must be. When of us they move like them agree this and put out negative in the universe. When them not try uplift, not free the turf. What will be must be, must be, must be, must be. No time, no time, no time, no time. I know do big man pass anybody. I know take the pass myself. I just want it. I know be everybody watching money. I know they show myself. I just want it. Godzilla. Some guy brought and now put in a work and a brush who work for what we deserve. When the reservation them the free reserve, what will be must be. When of us they move like them are free this and put out negative in the universe. When them not try uplift, not free the turf, what will be must be.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's on it, can he get away? Camavinga! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are in front.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. He's in a great position here. The cross. Good read, needed to be. Inter Milan have a free kick. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Eva Nielsen. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. Hakimi. Hazard looking to run onto it. And Puskás! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He might be in here! He's a sharp little ball here. Olise! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that is a little undercooked. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Olise in acres of space out wide. Great chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
That's rather hopeful. It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Now it's Fernandes. Evan Nielsen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, there's the clearance. Now it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk with the clearance. Searching pass he's played there. Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed... He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 10, Puskás. 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 Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
"75 minutes played. He's beaten the last man. Tries to play it through. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Nicely shaped ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Puskás taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game.